What's up, YouTube? This your boy James Motivates here, back with another Free Tuition Tuesdays. We decided to change the entire aesthetic. We got the better quality camera, we got the lights going on, we got the better audio, and now we are doing it bigger and better. Shout out to my dude Ed for looking out, set up the whole aesthetic, got me situated, because my last video was terrible, and y'all didn't even tell me about that. But that's neither here nor there. Y'all let it slide. Y'all know that I'm on the grind. I'm trying to get better. Hopefully this is pleasing to y'all. I'm hoping. But y'all didn't tell me about that. My lighting was blue. Had a crazy back wall. The audio sounded like the camera was outside in the parking lot. And y'all didn't even tell me that. Keep it 100. If something's messed up, let me know so that way I can make it better. But being that we got it figured out now, Free Tuition Tuesdays is gonna be way better. And we're gonna be now doing just better content. I want you guys to be more involved. If you wanna see a certain subject or you want me to touch on this or discuss that, let me know. This is a partnership. This isn't just a professor giving a lecture. I'm not saying I'm a professor, but I mean, goddamn. But I mean, I'm not saying all that. My point is, I want this to be more of a partnership. You guys have been supporting me from my terrible looking green screens with my cartoon backgrounds on Instagram to my blue wall with graffiti and all that other stuff on it to now this. Now we're taking it a step further. Let's start this class, man. We're gonna talk about the basics. Again, I love finance. Finances are one of the keys to wealth. So being that we're gonna start the series over, we're gonna start with why. Why are we talking about finances? Why are we talking about money? Dinero, monero, whatever it is they say. Green, paper, moolah. It's important because this is one of the keys of freedom, especially in the country that we are in. Money is power, but why is it important? I'm gonna give you my backstory. When I was younger, I had my mom and my dad that taught me the basics of finances from what they knew. They didn't go to no Ivy League school. They were taught from their parents, who were taught from their parents. So what I learned from my mom and dad was a checking and a savings. Those are the two things that I learned. And my dad was a big spender. My mom was a big saver. Maybe that's why I kind of worked out with them, because they say opposites attract or whatever. But what I learned from them was, my dad would make his money. We spending it. You want this? You get that. You wanna do this? We gonna do that. My mom was like, okay, let's save. When she was getting paid, let's save our money for a rainy day. And these are the basics of how we learn our finances, through our parents. But now, what if they didn't have access to the things that we have access to now? What about if they didn't know about investing in the stock market and economics and all the terminology that you could just look up on YouTube University right now and learn yourself? They didn't know none of that, but we got the access to that information right now. And the biggest difference between the rich and the poor, outside of the finances, is knowledge. It's what do you know? Do you know how to flip the dollar? Do you know how to flip the dollar legally? Do you know about the rule of 72? What do you know? Do you know about investing? Do you know about banking? Do you know that there's things outside of a checking and a savings? Do you know how to budget? These are things that I'm learning right now and I want to share with you. So what I'm trying to get at is money is important to know. It's not just as important to have. You have to know money just as much as you have money. It's a combination of the two. So now, backtrack back to my little story. My mom was a big saver. My dad was a big spender. And what that taught me was a little bit of a mixture of the two. So now, as I'm starting to make a little bit of money in my early teenage years when I first started working, the first big thing I did what my dad did. The first thing I did when I got my first check, I bought a pair of Gucci's. $800 check from some youth, I bought a pair of Gucci's. Why? Because I cared so much about what people thought when I was wearing them. Oh, fly guy in high school, got his Gucci's, getting his paper, but I was living in the projects, right? This is look at this mindset, right? That a lot of us have, especially our youth. Because I was once that youth. I'm buying a pair of Gucci's, but living in the hood. I got my BB belt, but we not living like that. We're not living that rock star life. Like, come on, like there's Raid roach spray in the crib. Like, let's really talk about it. Let's be vulnerable now for a little bit. We don't understand that we don't have to live the lifestyle we're living to impress people who don't even care about us. This is the basics of knowing money. Get what you can get what you need to get. Don't worry about what everybody else is gonna say. Make your money work for you. Learn the basics. It's more than just checking, it's more than just savings. It's about investing. It's about making your dollar work for you. And now, I wanna teach all these things to you. Everything that I learned, I wanna give to you don't have to go pay for this seminar and this speaker. You know, no, we're not doing it all. We're not doing it like that. I'm gonna talk to you as if you're my brother, my sister, and we just shooting it up. We just chopping it up. I just want to give you the free game. And we're back with another free Tuition Tuesday. Make sure you like and subscribe to this YouTube channel at 40 Central. Make sure you cop up some merch. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at James Motivates. And make sure you keep supporting the vision. I appreciate you all.